Hi, it's Trevor from Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness. Hopefully, this is working. I'm trying something a little new today, and I also will see if anyone comes on or has a chat for me. We're waiting for some people to come on, but I have to apologize because I did not do what I said I was going to do last week. I was going to try to do 2 Facebook Lives, and I did one today. So we're going to try to review the blog for Monday on Tuesday and for Wednesday today. I did not do that. So here I am to apologize and to also go over what we spoke about. And I think this is key to a lot of people. So the first blog that we went over was how a few lifestyle changes can ease shoulder pain. The second one had to do with a few exercises that you can do to relieve your shoulder pain at work. So we'll go over all of those because they pertain to us. So I just finished up with a patient this morning, and that's one reason why I didn't get on earlier this week. We were busy this week, which is great. Thank you for all the support that we're having out there. And I have one of our great physical therapists got to go on an incredible vacation. I can't wait to see pictures. He got to go up to Alaska and do one of the cruises. So I can't wait to see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to the blogs below in the comments. And if you have questions, please put those on there. Again, I'm Trevor. I am with Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness here in Collierville, Tennessee. So what can we do, or what is our lifestyle? And can I change my lifestyle to ease some of my pain, be it shoulder pain or be it other pain? We're going to specifically talk about shoulder pain though, because it's hard for us as far as being able to recognize our own habits, what's going on. So if we can change our lifestyle, then we can change some of our pain. Our daily routine is secondary. I was listening to someone, but it was basically the majority of our tasks during a day are habitual. So that's why we can find ourselves driving to drop our kids off during the summer and realize, well, they're not in school, and you don't even have the kids in the car. It's because your mind was just going along that habit. So think about our posture. Think about your shoulder pain. What happens is we just kind of deal with our shoulder. It is a very functional joint. It's the only joint that kind of comes around and does this circular pattern for us that allows us to do what we want to do. So we abuse it. Could movements that are part of our everyday routine be causing us to have shoulder pain? And the answer is yes. So what can you do about it? What changes can you make to help calm that down? So the first thing is just to stretch in the morning. So you want to people just get out of bed and hit the ground running, or they're checking their phone right away. So you want to be able to stop and stretch a bit. So you can stretch the shoulder. We'll get into some of those stretches before, but just taking some time to move. You don't realize that through an entire day, 6 to 8 hours of it is staying in one position. Where is that? In your bed. Okay, and that can cause havoc on your shoulder. How many of us sleep curled up on the side like this, all warm and cozy, and then you get up and you don't realize that you just get going and your shoulder's a little stiff that you've been lying on, or the shoulder up here is a little stretched or tightened on the front ways. So great ways of just trying to move the shoulders, stretch out the neck to get moving in the morning. Your shoulder joint may not be quite ready for the work when the alarm goes off. Get it moving, get the synovial fluid, get the oil within those joints to be able to move so that you can start doing what you need. Do a few stretches for your neck, just roll your neck, anything like that. If you have any pain, obviously that's when you might seek some professional help, which is why we're here. You can ask us questions, anything like that. Number 2 is to sit up and take note of your posture, okay? When we sit in our car or on our desk, we get rounded, our head juts forward. So just being aware of your posture. What we want to think about is bringing our chin back, or actually our shoulder blades back, so that brings our head back over what we call this chassis, or this rib cage of ours. So bringing that head back over the rib cage, over the spine, is going to take strain off of the shoulder. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're looking at your posturing during the day. Your spine wants to start getting relaxed, and we get in this rounded, Quasimodo kind of position when we're trying to type and to do things. All right. So your spine should be straight. When your shoulders and arms are relaxed at your desk, they should be about 90 degrees. Your head should be looking straight ahead into the camera or at your work, and your eyes should be level. So mine is a little bit low because I use a laptop, but you want the top of your screen to be at the level of your eyes. Okay. Number 3 is get up and move. We are not made to sit. The whole, terminology that sitting is the new smoking. It's not that. It's just that we've gotten used to it. And yes, there are secondary issues that will happen if you sit for a long time, but it's not going to kill you. It's just not going to get you where you want to be. Okay. So static sitting and even staying in one place in a standing desk will increase muscle tension and stiffness in the joints. You have to get that blood pumping. So it's not you gotta go race up and down the stairs or go for a power walk, but just get up and move around. Let your arms relax a second, shake them out a bit. I have a chiropractor friend out in California, shout out to Dr. Ramos, he just likes to shake everything out, just to relax everything, okay? So it's just a good thing to do every 45 minutes or so. If you have a good, Fitbit or something like that, you can set it so it vibrates every hour so that you don't stay in one spot for so long. Okay, so why do we need to pay attention to make these changes? Is the best thing you can do for your shoulder pain is to think about it, because what happens when you think about it, you start changing your habits. Okay, so if I change my habit from being here and having my chin all the way out, then I'm going to think and make this habit a better one. When does the shoulder pain start? What am I doing when it occurs? Take note of when it happens, because then you can change it. But you don't know what you don't know. Unless you know when your shoulder is hurting you, it's hard for you to change the habits and the actions that you're doing to fix it. Okay? All right. Let me know again. Write any questions if you have any, and we'll go from there. So the second blog that my lovely bride wrote about, and if y'all don't know, my bride, my wife, is the one who writes these. She's a physical therapist as well, and incredible writer and author, but goes through an extensive research to be able to bring these tips to you, and I just get to be the great one who gets to talk to you about it. So shout out to Amanda on that. So the second one, 5 easy exercises you can do at work to relieve some of your shoulder pain. We probably do these anyway, and you just don't realize it, because this is a little staggering, and you don't want to hear about it, just like you spend more time at work than you do with your family. The average full-time worker spends 1,650 hours at work each year. That's a lot. That's a lot for anyone. And you got to think, well, so what can I do to make sure that my shoulder isn't hurting during that time? Okay. So if you have an office job, or one that you spend the majority of your time sitting or in a certain position, I had someone who was I hope I say this correctly, I always get it. So esthetist. So they do the facials and that sort of thing. But she does get to stand a lot during the day, but she's still rounded over someone's face or over someone's hands doing a massage or something like that. So it doesn't matter if you're at a desk, it's just a matter of the posturing that you're in. So the first exercise that you can do is called a desk angel. So you're sitting in your chair, and hopefully y'all can see me here, but you're just going to come up and then back down like you're doing a snow angel, keeping your spine nice up and tall. You're just coming up and down, going towards the ceiling, and then down, bringing on both sides. You'll get a good stretch across the chest and upper back. You just do about 10 of those. And then the next one is shoulder rolls. Everyone's done these. I like doing shoulder rolls back. You might feel like they feel good going forward. So you can do 10 each way. So just back this way. You'll feel some crunching, popping, that sort of thing. Popping's okay. You can check out one of our other videos that popping is okay. It's just when painful popping occurs that you want to be aware, okay? The next one is the side stretch. So you're coming up, then your side, bending to one side, and side, bending to the other side. You can hold these if they feel good, or you can just go back and forth. Keep your elbows straight. You'll get a little bit of a better stretch on those. Number 4 is the upper trap stretch. You're sitting up nice and tall, bringing your ear towards your shoulder. You'll feel the stretch to the opposite side that you're bending your head. Going back and forth for a stretch. I like holding that for at least 30 seconds, okay? And then there's the reverse arch. The reverse arch is you're just sitting, I don't know if y'all can see my chair, but just scoot out to the edge of the chair, grab behind, and you just arch up behind you like that. So you're just getting stretched that way, getting a stretch to the chest, that sort of thing, okay? So hopefully that makes sense to you if you're able to see me or not, but you're just trying to you can even let your head fall back and open up. You're just going the opposite way. I like doing this on a foam roller, but that's for another day. And you can hold all of these up to 30 seconds. Don't forget the most important thing that you can do during your workday, and again, that's to move around. So just get up every 45 minutes, move around. If you're walking around the office, try to let your arms swing. And now that you know how long you actually spend at work, potentially in an office chair, it's clear to see how shoulder pain can result. Because we get in this position, it pinches everything here, everything tightens. So head over to our Facebook page, get some more tips that way, and remember, the hours you work build up, so does the pressure and pain in your shoulders. For specific questions, you can also jump on our website, click on one of the inquiry buttons. You can request a call from one of us as the physical therapist, or you can just ask us a question, but you can get to that by clicking on the links in the blog, or you can click on one of the buttons on our website and those come directly to me. So hopefully this way of doing the Facebook Live worked. I might not be looking at the camera the whole time, so maybe not on that regards, but please let us know. I am going to try. I plan on doing 2 Facebook Lives next week. I know July 4th is on Tuesday, but hey, I'll have the day and take 10 or 15 minutes to hopefully serve y'all better, because what we're here to give you more information to help you make a better decision about your health. Don't let the nagging shoulder pain stick around. It can lead into other things. I have someone with neck pain who I think it all developed with her shoulder and her posturing. And if we can get that feeling better, then you can feel better and just not have to worry about doing the things that you love to do, especially on 4th of July when you might be out there with the kids tossing the football or tossing them in a pool. You need to be careful with that shoulder. All right. Well, thank you again for joining me, if anyone came on. If not, please leave your questions in the comments, and we will answer those as we go along. Have a great rest of the week and a happy 4th of July, and being thankful to God that we are in such an incredible country that we are in. Have a great day.